Well, hello, church. I pray you're well. My name is Will Davis Jr. Today is Monday, June the 15th. We're halfway through June. It's crazy. The year is 2020, and this is your daily ACF devotional. I want to talk to you about being slow to anger. Yes, being slow to anger. James, the first chapter, verses 19 and 20 says, "Know this, my beloved brothers. Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. For the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God." Ouch. So I read that this morning in my quiet time. And I thought about the times I've lashed out at people without thinking, without listening, without really hearing. We've had a lot of opportunity for those kind of conversations of late as our world continues to rage around us with unbelievable venom right now. And I don't mean just outside of the church. I mean within the church, within ACF, on social media. I'm not on social media, but my wife is, and I hear about some things that are being said and things that people are saying to each other in the name of Christianity. And I want to and it's not just social media, it's a very small example, but given the tensions of our globe, listen to these words again. Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear and slow to speak. If we just did that, if we spent much more time listening and much less time speaking, if our goal in going into a conversation was to listen and not to be heard, I've learned in conversations to ask, okay, what have you heard me say? And what do you want me to hear you say when I walk out? So I make sure we've communicated. Because a lot of times what I think I'm saying and what they're hearing are two different things. And what do you want me to hear you say? Tell me again. If we just did quick to hear, to listen, not to hear audibly, but to listen, and slow to speak, slow to tweet, slow to post, think how much dissonance we could end, but then continue, and slow to anger. We are really quick to get offended right now. There are people losing careers right and left. There are people losing jobs. There are relationships being ended because people are quick to anger. And again, I mean people in the church. There's not a lot of grace being extended right now. And I read these words from James, and I got very convicted that I need to be a lot better at hearing and a lot less effective at speaking, and very, very slow to anger. Because then he continues, because the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. You cannot let your anger consume you, and have it produce God's righteousness. And remember, we're supposed to seek first God's kingdom and his righteousness. And letting your anger consume you will not get the righteousness of God. It'll get something else that you don't want. So let's practice this today. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. Maybe you want to say it with me. Know this, my beloved brothers. Let every person be, you ready, quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Because the anger from man does not produce the righteousness of God. There you go. So, Wednesday of this week, 2 days from now, we're going to bring back Ask Any Question for a one-time only appearance. It'll be 5 p.m. this Wednesday, and my friend, the Reverend Daryl Horton from Mount Zion Baptist Church. He's an associate pastor. Daryl's a wonderful friend, our African-American friend of mine who actually leads the Christ Together board right now in the city of Austin. Daryl's going to join us and ask any question, and you can text in or communicate in your answers your questions via Facebook or chat message on Zoom, and ask Daryl questions. Not just me, but ask Daryl questions about how we respond to all this. I want to ask him how he feels about the riots and the protests have gone violent, and how he feels as an African American in this setting. There's a lot of things I want to talk to Daryl about and have him talk to us about. So ask any question this Wednesday at 5. It's going to be a special continuation of a conversation on racism with my good friend Daryl Horton. He'll be great. You'll love him. 5 p.m. sharp. It's going to last 1 hour. Finally, this weekend, we're going to worship like it's 1985 on our campus. That's not even the right year, is it? Anyway, we're going to worship like it's 2020 and we need to. 4 points, 10 a.m. Go to the bathroom before you come because we'll have limited bathroom opportunities. How's that for good church direction? We'll park you in your cars. You can tailgate. Bring a tent if you want to. 10 to 11, we're going to worship like crazy and let the heavens know there's a God in heaven and all's right with this world. 10 a.m. this Sunday. I can't wait to see you all together. We're going to say honk if you love Jesus, and you actually get to do that. More to follow. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.